areas that were just like, I'm in charge. That's it. You know, there wasn't a whole lot of structure in the military. Everybody here is not in charge, and there's just me that's in charge. What I'm trying to say is the Mongol Empire wasn't like that. They had their structure, they had their ranks, they had their organization. And nowadays it'd be much easier because we have the internet and cell phones, but it's not like back then, you know, Genghis Khan just gets on Twitter and just says, marching to China, smash the like button if you want to join. That's not how it works. But on the battlefield, man, these Mongolian soldiers were a threatening bunch. Their long-range game was just insane. They were deadly with the long-range game. They were so deadly, their murdering machine of choice was, of course, a bow and arrow. And what's good about a murder machine, you can carry 2 of them. That's what they did. The Mongolian warriors were very well known to carry more than just one set of bow and arrows. They would have 2 bows and a large amount of arrows on them to support them throughout the battle or the warfare, the marching and conquest and all those different terms. They would carry quite a bit. Now, that being said, when it wasn't long range, they were very, very talented with their curved swords. They were well known to carry their curved swords, and both of these things were on and off horseback. Not all of them were on horseback. That's a lot of horses. And as previously stated in the past, the curved sword is kind of like the melee weapon of choice on horseback, because that curvature makes impact and slicing so much more lethal. As for armor, early Mongols, not all of them had armor. You know, it is kind of a luxury to have it. They were kind of like minimalist chic. You know, they had fur, they had clothes, but no real plating. There were some that had steel, not steel. They had metal plating, they had leather. There were people who did have armor like that. It was all stitched together, leather, bits of metal, fur-lined helmets. It was not to just block arrows and swords, but it was also to handle the bone-shattering cold and please let me die weather conditions that happened around where the Mongol Empire was. Basically, their armor was like the North Face if they had a please don't get murdered section. So yeah, if you came across the Mongol Empire, you came across their army, you were dealing with disciplined ranks, fortified militaries, warriors that were trained since birth, and they were not somebody to be trifled with. So we're going to add one of their weapons to the wall back here. And if you are looking for something custom, something cool, something for EDC, I also make knives, and you can go to severedmetalworks.com. You're supporting a small business and a small family. So thank you for your time. If you like the video, please like, share it to a friend maybe, and give me a subscribe or a follow. Thanks.